Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Oh, welcome, welcome. Oh, my goodness. I've had such lovely conversations already in the chat. Oh, my goodness. Welcome, everyone, to tonight's live. I am so happy that you are here. I am so excited to show you the new cowl. And yes, it is in the background. You can't see it right now because, I have to live up to my name. Mrs. T's. Do you know, it is my real name, it's Tess, and it looks like tea. So, yes, let's go. There is lots and lots of information tonight. And yes, of course, tonight's title was Let's Paint. I have my paints here. I have my brushes here. I'm going to scare you all. But honestly, you know me, right? I want to do a little bit of drama, a little bit of teasing. There will be crochet, okay? The cowl will be crocheted. But what has the paint got to do with it, right? That's what you're going to find out today. So I'm going to tell you all about the theme of the blanket. And of course, I'm going to show you the blanket as well. Okay. Oh, hi everyone. Hi Julie. Hi Teresa. Hi Angel. Hi Dirk. Hello. Well, thank you for my cup of tea. And I have a real treat tonight. I'm not going to eat it during the live because I know it's going to stick to my teeth. This millionaire shortbread, and yeah, I don't need a big piece because it looks very rich. But guess who made this? Well, Emma made this. So our moderator, Emma, she's made this. Dirk saw her today, and yeah. This is going to be my treat for after the live, okay? Because it looks very delicious, but very rich. And yeah, I think it's going to millionaire shortbread always sticks to my teeth, so there's no point in trying to eat this while I'm supposed to be talking. Hi everyone. Hi Sarah. Hi Patricia. Hi Hella. Hi Miss Jersey. Hello. Hi Helen. Hi Susanna. Natalia. Hello. Hi Jan. Yes, it's a lovely one. I think, well, I have resisted. Okay. Hi Kathy, hi Bridget, hi Tracy, Marianne, Gerda. Hallo, goedenavond. Oh, yeah, you call it caramel slice. Yes, so it is shortbread, caramel, and chocolate, and here we call it millionaire shortbread. That's how you, yeah. Hello, Luce. Yes. Okay. So the shawl I'm wearing, right? So I had my dress on and I said to Dirk, I'm feeling a little bit chilly. So he went and got a shawl that matches the dress. Not that I think it does. Okay. But it's fine. It's fine. It's keeping me warm. This is the Cleopatra shawl. So last year we went to Egypt. I made the Jewels of the Nile blanket and also the Cleopatra shawl. It was the shawl that sort of, standing in front of the pyramids in this sort of desert color. That's sort of something that I had dreamt about. So yes, this is it's on the channel. It's in cotton because it's a summer shawl. It's in cotton, so yeah, do go. Maybe he can put the link for the tutorial on in the chat in a moment. Thank you, Rafaela. Thank you. Oh, hello. Aha, Esther from Texas. Welcome. Flowers in May. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Yes, it is very elegant. I really liked it, and it sort of, when you have a vision before you go on holiday, and I talked to Karen about it, and she was like, "Are you sure about that color? Because it's a bit boring." And I'm like, "No, because I can see the desert in it, you know." So I persevered, and yeah, I think it's a lovely shawl. Although, to be honest, I wore it with a light blue dress, and I think that worked, you know, but I'm not sure about this dress. Dirk says it works, but it's fine. It's fine. Yes. Thank you, Rafaela. Thank you. Do you know what? Crocheting, I can't remember. I do so many projects. Go and follow the link after we're finished because you want to stay here for the theme, for the blanket, to find out all about this painting that we are going to be doing. Okay. Yes, it's a neutral. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you sort of have to know what colors that go with your skin and things. But yeah, I chose this specifically because I wanted it to be sort of, Cleopatra, 5 or 6, but yes, it would be 5 or 6, but yeah, everybody's putting it on now. So yes. Oh yes, he does know. He does know. Some things do stick, but it's his job now. He's gotta know because that's what he does. He sorts out all the packs with the yarn, what we can make with it. I'm not sure he watches the whole of the tutorials, but I do think he watches part of it because he needs to know what I say and what I do or what I'm making, um, to be able to sort of make sure that the tags in the video are the correct ones. Of course, if you can't be saying to YouTube that it's a blanket if it's a shawl, right? So he needs to know. And he does watch some of it. I don't think he watches all of it. He hasn't quite learned to crochet just yet. But maybe one day. Yes, the tape master, the yarn ball packer, and the numbers, the accountant. There we go. Right. Okay. Laurie, finished 2 whips this week. That is wonderful because I am going to encourage you to start finishing whips again because sometimes you just need that little prod, don't you? So we are looking forward to starting. Oh, my hair is getting longer and I'm not used to it getting caught in my clothing. So yeah. That's why I'm doing this. Don't touch it now. Um, so yes, so we are getting closer to another cal, to lots of fun making a blanket together. We are going to be starting this cal on the 19th of April. Now, I know, of course, it's only the 1st of March, but as we sell the packs for the cal, we want to let you know good, in advance. So we are going to I always start teasing you a while in advance, but now is the time we really need to start talking about it. I need to get you interested in the cal and seeing if you like it because in 2 weeks time we will be starting to sell the yarn. Okay, so we will do the lookbook, we will do the information video, and we will launch the whole cal. But I already want to tell you all about it because as ever there is a theme, and I get my themes from all over really. So we have the Lizzie blanket, which was a film, and the blanket itself depicts the film. So apparently, the film itself is known for its colors, and I always loved the film. So we've put that in a blanket. Then there we have the jam jar. And that was all about the happiness that you see sometimes in the simplicity of flowers put in a jar on your windowsill. Then we have the to-do. Do you remember the story of the to-do when we were all watching Netflix until, you know, and we got that end coming towards us. And at one moment in time, I was like, what if I stopped it there and looked at the colors? And that's what happened. That's what I put in that Netflix blanket. So it's the end that disintegrates towards you. You pause it, and that's what I saw. Well, I chose a nice one. And then, of course, we have the Greenway as well, where, we had Agatha Christie and murder mystery, going to her house, Dartmouth. Fantastic. Now I have come up with another theme. Now, I'm sorry, no worries about that, Ingrid. You are here now. You've not missed anything. Yeah, well, Tracy, he doesn't crochet, but he does know a lot about the patterns and the yarn and everything that he needs to know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. So 6 weeks, about 6 weeks. Yeah. Ah, yes. I think Dirk is reacting to somebody else. Yes. When will Dirk choose his pack again soon? Yeah, he's chosen a pack. But of course, now we're all about the cowl. After the cowl, there will be a number of blankets. Dirk has chosen a pack with the new colors. Do you remember the new colors that came out? So that will be after the cowl. So one step at a time, there will be a Dirk pack soon. Okay? Oh my goodness, Charmine. Isn't that wonderful? It's amazing. It's amazing. I can't believe that, you're all covered in my designs and my things. Oh, unbelievable. Right. Okay. So now we've worked our way down the down the ladder. Can you see what is there? See, this is the story of this new cowl. I am during my life, I've always been someone who was always doing something, right? So I can't be bored. When I have nothing to do, I'm ill, right? So when I was young, whenever I had nothing to do or whenever I wanted to or where I was always doing something. And not only, yes, I learned to crochet in school and I didn't like it back then, but what I did like as a hobby when I was younger was drawing, sketching, coloring, and painting. And I have to say, I remember painting a lot of things, but obviously, throughout the years, you sort of, when you start work, I remember, hang on, because my brain is going. I remember doing an oil painting when I first started working. And then it sort of, it trailed off for some reason. I had all kinds of things, all kinds of sketching materials. I had all that. I did all that. And there must be paintings and sketches and drawings, but who knows where they are now. Yeah, life happens as we grow up. We stop doing these things because we've got other priorities. We've got, we get married, we have babies, or at least I did, and that took a lot of my time, obviously. But last year in August, and I've just realized I have forgotten to take it out. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to leave the chair like this. Hopefully it'll stay like this. And I'm going to get out what I found. Okay. I'm going to be dropping a few more things. I knew I'd forgotten something. There we go. Last year in August, I went to my storage facility, and in there I have a huge one of those sort of curver boxes. You know, the see-through big IKEA plastic bag a box with a lid and a shelf in there. You know, so quite a big box. And in there, I am still young, Hella. Yeah, it's quite a few years ago now. And in there, right, Maria, I think you'll be fine. You'll be fine. If you have that attitude, you will be able to crochet in no time. It will be fine. Yes, elementary and high school, Joyce. I was always painting, drawing, sketching, you know, and I always enjoyed the art classes in school as well. And I remember I went to an art, I think it had a fancy name like Art Academy, but it was like an after school club on a Wednesday and a Saturday just for drawing and sketching and stuff like that. So drawing club, you know. And oh wow, she loves drawing. Wonderful, Rachel. Yeah. You started learning watercolor painting in lockdown. Well, actually, this is the thing. I found my old watercolors from when I was young. This is what they looked like. They weren't very clean. I mean, I have used them since, but they were dirty. They were used. Look at them. And I have to say, when I opened the box of my sketching painting materials, I found this and I was like, oh my goodness, I am so happy I found this. And I found it obviously closed and I thought I had never used it. But looking at the state of it, I must have used it. I can't remember. I cannot remember using this. I can remember doing oils and I had lots of oil paints, but these were from, I can't even tell you what age they are, but this set must be 25 years old, I think. No more, 30 years old, I think. Do you have exactly the same, Raffaella? It is Talons. So it is Talons. So that was the brand back then that we had to get. I don't think you can see. Look, I see Talons, it says. And I think I got this for school, I think. And yeah, obviously there was no brush with it anymore. I still had brushes. So of course, when I found this, I dug out my brushes. They'd all disintegrated. So those had to be thrown out. I found my oil paints, well, the leftovers. I had already thrown out my oil paints because they go funny, don't they? And you know, at one point I wasn't painting. And then also I found sketchbook upon sketchbook, things that I had been sketching when I was living with Dirk in Belgium. And of an evening, I didn't have much to do sometimes, so I was sketching. And I remember do you know, Dirk had no idea. He had no idea. He'd never seen those sketches, never seen my paintings, never knew I painted or sketched or whatever. So when I came home from that sort of journey to the storage facility, I was buzzing. I went straight to, yes, Talents is still available. Yes, but this has changed slightly. I went straight to WH Smith, got watercolor paper. Oh my goodness. I started painting again. And guess what? It was so easy to get started with it, because what's the first thing you do? What is the first thing you do when you start a new hobby? Tell me. Tell me. Because I remember always asking my mum, "Mama, wat zal ik nu schilderen? Wat kan ik schilderen? Wat kan ik tekenen? Hè? Mama, is dat waar? Hè? What can I paint? What can I paint? What can I draw? What can I do? What shall I draw next?" No, darlings, no, you do not just dive into it. No, no. Guess what I did? You buy all the wool you can. Yeah, Tracy. No, you go. What do? You go to YouTube. You go to YouTube, you type in watercolor, and there is a world opening for you. Oh my goodness. It was so easy for me to get started with these watercolor paints again. I have so many things I can paint. There's people who paint little exercises every day, every Friday, there's people who have so many tutorials, little tutorials, big ones, blah 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 blah. Do you know what I mean? Yes, Luz, I'm not good at drawing. Well, I think I'm not. Uh, but I enjoy it. And do you know what? Enjoying something is 90% of it all, right? If you like then what you've done, that's fine. But I think the enjoyment, yeah? That's the thing, Jan. That is the thing. When I did painting before, there was no YouTube. So I was always asking my mum, yeah. I was always asking my mum, what can I paint? What shall I paint next? I mean, our teacher gave you some ideas, but again, it was boring. It was, things that you now, oh my goodness, I have filled already. I've counted them. I think about 12 sketchbooks, watercolor paper things, full of them since August. Little things, just playing. So there's lots out there, Randy. It's unbelievable. There's so and also not only YouTube, also Instagram, Pinterest, just examples, just seeing what other people have painted, and then you paint your own, because sometimes you just sit there and think, oh, what shall I paint? Another flower? But there's so many exercises that you can do, and there's so many things that, give you knowledge about things as well. Andrea Nelson Art, Mary Jo, isn't she lovely? She is fabulous. Yes. Yeah. Oh, Tracy, are you in the Azores? Oh, wow. So, yes, Laurie, I'm trying. I'm trying. So, of course, I did some art school. Well, fancy word. I had some art lessons in school. And of course, then you stumble upon the color wheel, you see, because you see, the thing is, with 3 colors, you can make any color you need, right? No, Charmaine. No, don't worry. I'm just going to connect both of them. I'm just going to link them both. You're all going to get involved in the world of color, in the world of painting, color mixing, all that with the new Cal. You see, I was so obsessed. I was so intrigued. I was so into this painting. No. I'm still, don't worry. I've got a little sketchbook and I do one little painting, one little exercise a day, and I'm happy, right? And so there we go. You don't actually need to be good at painting. There's so many things. Circles. Everybody can paint circles. Blobs. Everybody can paint blobs, and you can do things with these blobs, right? It's unbelievable. There's so many things that you can do. So 3 colors. three primary colors, right? So we've got yellow, blue, and red. Okay. Now, so these are the, oh, you're an oil painter. Oh my goodness, Charmaine. Wow. Yeah, Loretha, that's available. That's been on the channel for the last few weeks. Yes, my creativity had a renewed awakening. Exactly. So then I realized all about the three colors, right? So all that you can do with these three colors is make any color you need. And that's what you do in a color wheel. So here I've got one example of yellow, blue, and pink. And then, of course, what did I do? What did I do? I found the colors in Stylecraft. You know, yellow, blue, and red. And I was like, we're going to make a blanket with these. So there we go. So this is the color theory, my dears. So we have the three primary colors, okay? And now we are going to find, yes, Janie, isn't it wonderful how you can connect things together? So then I stood in front of my cabinet. Well, actually, I got my pegs out. And I started mixing colors like I had been mixing paint. No, no, no. No, no, no. We don't normally paint, Loretha. We do crochet. But I find inspiration anywhere. If you look well enough, you find inspiration in all kinds of things. And so this time for the new cal, I found the inspiration for the colors in the color wheel. So I decided to get the three colors out, which are the primary colors. Okay, we crochet, we do crochet. Okay, so this is where I started from. Now, who knows what happens? This is so funny. Let me show you this. Who knows what happens when you, oh, let me put them with the labels to the front. Who knows what happens when you mix red and yellow? What happens? Vicky, exactly. You get orange, okay? But if you take a lot of yellow and a little bit of red, you get this color, right? If you get half, if you take half, you get this color. I was jumping for joy when I worked this out. I have to say, I mean, okay, you might think, oh, she's happy quickly, but there we go, right? And then if you have lots of red in your yellow, you get this color, right? So we have, so this is the secondary color. So that goes like that. And then these are the tertiary colors, and that goes in with this as well. Okay. Hi, Bonnie. Hi. Yes, Jan, exactly. So then we have red. What happens if we mix red with blue? Right? Ah, Tracy, hang on a minute. We're not there yet. So if you have, let me just see which colors I need to get out. If you have a lot of red with a little bit of blue, then you get these colors, right? So they're more leaning towards the red still. Okay. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you. Yes, Loretha, I've got a color wheel right there. I'll show it to you in a moment. Okay. And then if you mix these two and you're sort of equal colors or more blue, then you're going to end up with purple. See, we are doing the color wheel with our balls of yarn with the colors. You see? Oops, like this. Right? So let me just put those back because we're not finished just yet. What happens? Oh, you've seen some of the blanket now. What happens if, oh, there goes the paint. I'm very good at that. What happens if we mix yellow and blue? Lynette, yes, we get green. So if we have a lot of blue, let's start with a lot of blue. Oh, come on. We get sort of teal and green. So this one would be the secondary color, and then these would be the tertiary colors. So this one goes to darker, this one goes to bluer, right? So we would have greens, different greens. And then what if we go from the yellow back to the red? We have, back to the, no, what am I saying? From the blue back to the yellow, sorry. I'm getting confused now. We get lighter greens. So if we have more yellow than blue, just a tinge of blue, we get the greens there, right? So do you understand? Yes, a color wheel blanket, exactly, Denise. And we're going to be putting the colors in the order of the color wheel. Okay. Yeah. Tracy, thank you. Yeah, I just, when I worked that out and I put the colors in the pegs on top of the color wheel, I was like, yes, this is, whoop, see, I'm hiding. This is something that is a good thing to think about as well. You see this here, let me just show you another one because I've done more than one. Okay, so here we have the three brighter primary colors, and then of course here you get the orange, the purple, and the green. Now this purple ends up being quite a dark one because of the fact that this, I think I use Prussian blue and Windsor red or something, or this is possibly color study. Yeah, I haven't, I don't know which colors I used for that, but yeah, so this color ends up being a little bit different. So this is the normal color wheel. So you have, no, it's not a round blanket. No. Yes. So this is what I want to do as well. So you're going to get an idea of how you mix colors. So yellow plus red is orange. Red plus blue is purple. Again, these, you get different purples depending on the different hues of red that you use. Okay. This is just a standard. I followed this from this is a YouTube video that I followed. So there was this lady doing this color wheel. I thought, right, fine, I'll draw them out, and I filled them in and I had a great time. So this is how you learn about colors. Okay. And only done with 3 colors. So I only used those 3 colors for it. Here I worked with 3 colors from a palette that I bought. And here, hang on, I thought I had done a swatch. Oh, I can't remember it now. A swatch of, I've got so many filled books already. No, it's not in here. But look, this is like what I did for a swatch of a palette that I bought. You know, the one that I had in the thumbnail. Okay, so that's another one. That's a palette that I bought with 48 colors, which, I mean, to be honest, you don't have to have just the 3 colors. It's very fancy if you can make every color with 3 colors. But yeah, I really enjoyed being able to put my newfound love of painting into a blanket, because I'd been spending some time painting, and I thought, I have to justify this. I can't just be painting and not have anything to show for it. So I thought I put the two together and make a blanket for a cowl. But of course, yes, I had my colors. I had the 3 colors. I was going to mix all the other colors. So I found all the other ones. Let's put them back in the basket. And I thought this makes a really lovely color palette. We've got lots of colors in there. But of course, I then had to start thinking about, how many balls do I need? What kind of blanket are we going to make? And also, that my basket is full and I haven't even finished putting them all in. But that we need about 15 balls for a blanket. And the color wheel, so I had to cheat a bit, okay? The normal color wheel has 12 colors, I think. But I added some extra colors, so we have 4 colors. But it all worked out, and we have a pack of yarn of 16 balls. Now, what happens if we mix all these colors? Do you know what happens if you take these 3 colors and you mix them? What do you get? Yeah, Tracy, you get black. Yes. Nah, yes, it could be, but theoretically, it's black. Okay. So the 16th ball is black. But don't worry, I have designed the blanket in such a way that you are not actually going into the V's for the black. Okay, yes, the border will be black, and we are doing it in such a way that you are not having to go into the stitch. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, and I have to tell you, it's worth it. It is worth it. Okay, I hope you're going to agree with me. So we've got 16 balls this time in our pack. We will be selling them from the 15th of March. And of course, once I decided on the colors, on the theme, I thought, what am I going to do for blanket? Now, you know that. Okay, Julie, okay. You know that the cowl that we do in the spring is more geared to a technique. So these ones here are cowls that we do with that system, which I have called the Lizzie system. Okay, so we do that in the autumn or in the fall. But in the spring, we concentrate on a technique. So I thought, which technique have we not yet done on the channel, which is great fun and which I can brighten up with the color wheel colors, right? So, Bonnie, oh my goodness. So, um, we are going to concentrate on a certain technique that, of course, I will explain in weekly videos. So there's some parts to it, and it's easy. It's very easy, and I have to say the testers enjoyed doing the blankets, and to be honest, they were finished much quicker than what I anticipated. They always go quite quick, but this time it was like, and I was like, "What? Wait! Yes, I'll give you another part of the pattern." So we play the cowl with them, so they have a little bit of that experience as well. So they get weekly episodes as well. But of course, they only get the written pattern. Okay, so as usual, there will be the videos, there will be a written pattern on the blog, and there will be a pattern afterwards for sale if you so wanted to buy that and support me in that way. And if, of course, you want a proper, nice, embellished by me version of the pattern. Okay, so the pattern will not come with the yarn. Okay, so we only sell the yarn in a pack. The videos give you the pattern. You can make the blanket just with the videos. But you do have to go to the blog post where you will find a link. Underneath the video, there will be a link to the blog post for the colors. You have got to go to the blog post for the lists of the colors because, of course, we are doing this in the color wheel order. And there's a special thing that we are doing, of course, right? So, and it's such Bonnie. Yeah, you heard this the last time. It's always the same. It's always the same. But of course, I need to make sure that everybody knows. Okay. The videos will be online forevermore. The pattern will be there. The pack will be there as long as we've got it in stock. It will be a permanent pack. If it's out of stock, do let us know by filling out the notification, and then we will know to order more. But oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now I'm not going to. Okay. We've gone up to 200. Okay. So let's have some thumbs up, please. I would love for you to see this blanket. I'm going to show you the blanket in all its glory, but I have to say, I hope that, well, I don't know. I, when I'm there, in my sofa and my brain is going tick, 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 and I think, are they going to like it? Am I going to do this? Am I going to go ahead with it? What is it going to look like? What is it going to be like? It is so hard when you're on your own trying to work this out. And then once you're there, you're at a look at a location almost where you can't go forward, but you can't always also go backwards. You've got to just keep going. And then I start showing people, and then I get oh wow, okay. And I'm like, oh, am I doing this? Am I doing this right? Because obviously, I've there's a lot of pressure on me. Um, oh my goodness, Ingrid, I know it is such a shame, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, right. Let's show you the blanket because I think you've all been waiting for this moment. And I do hope that, yes, there will soon on the 15th of March, there will be an information video with all the information or everything again. You know, I will keep on repeating myself. There will be a lookbook as well. Okay. And there's a very special location where we filmed the lookbook. So, again, all has to do with the blanket. So, drum roll, we are going to be doing a diagonal granny. And this is what the blanket looks like. Can you see it? Ah. Look at this. And it is so big. Look at this. I love the blanket. It is so bright and cheerful, and the way we are going to make it, it's just so nice. Oh my goodness. And it smells so lovely because I baptized it in the Atlantic Ocean. Oh my goodness. Yes. I loved making this. It was so nice. Yes, it is diagonal granny clusters, but with the colors and with the amount of rows that we are doing, oh my goodness. Yes, it's like being in a rainbow. And of course, that's the thing. The color wheel is, in a way, the colors of the rainbow. It is the yellow, the red, the blue, all the colors that our eyes can see. And that is how we are going to be painting our latest painting, the color theory blanket. And yes, can you see the border? Can you see the color changing border? Can you see there's a color through the border that changes color? And because of the way we have made this blanket, the diagonal granny, it works up so quickly. It's easy to do. It's mindless almost. Yeah, corner to corner granny, Mary, exactly. Yeah. And of course, in the videos, I will explain down to the last detail, gives you tips and tricks on how to make it. Yeah. So again, this is going to be a single bed size blanket. We will make sure, obviously, I have filmed it on a single bed size, so you will be able to see that. There we go. Shall I put it like this? Can you see it? Voila. And yes, so you'll be able to see what I mean by a single bed size, a bed for one person, basically. That's sort of the kind of size that's easy to make for us with 15 balls of yarn. Okay, it's always going to be that kind of size. So I hope. Oh, Patricia, thank you. Yes, your favorite granny stripe. Yeah, thank you. Tammy, it's really easy to do. It's really easy to do, and it's really encouraging as well because, yes, Mary, it works up very fast. Yeah, exactly. That is what happens with C to C, granny square, corner to corner. You're working from one corner, and yeah. Oh, Laurie, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. Yes, Denise, great bed project, although you have got to keep your colors close, okay? So I don't know whether you notice, but not every stripe is the same amount of rows, okay? So there is a special thing there. You're going to have to make sure you go to the color table each week, and there will be a tick box for you to make sure you can tick them off as you go. Yes, there will be ends, Tracy. Yes, there will be. It is not a double border, not an enclosed border like we did with the Greenway. I did try, but the thing is, you see, I want the black border, and you're going to need the whole ball of black for your border. So you've got to keep it for that. Okay. Susanna, yes, you've never done a C2C, so so it's not a proper C2C like you would normally do. It's a diagonal granny. Okay? I know some of the colors it just yeah. But yes, it's a technique, of course. The diagonal granny, we're going to use that technique to make the blanket. You learn the technique, and you can adapt it to shawls, you can adapt it to other blankets, you know. So there we go. So that's because, of course, this time the spring cowl always is about a technique more than, the other blankets that we've done. Okay. Yes, it is easier than, well, I think C2C is easy as well, but this is a diagonal granny. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Yes. The border, again, I wanted to do something different. It's a single border, so it's not an enclosed border. You will have to sew in your ends, but you do not change colors every row, you see. So there won't be that many ends. Yes, Randy, exactly. That's what I want to do. So not only with the crochet, but also with the color wheel this time. Okay, so the theme is color theory. And yeah, I want to tell you all about that. I want to show you that. I want to tell you 3 colors, all the other colors in between, and let's make a blanket. And we can. We have lots of colors. This is Starcraft that we are going to be using this time. We have lots of colors in the range. I was able to find all those colors from the Starcraft range. And yeah, putting them together, putting them in the order of the color wheel, I just had so much fun. And being able to connect the painting with the yarn, I love the idea of being able to do that. Yeah, there was leftovers from all the yarn. Yeah. I can't remember whether I give you the teddy bear. Can't remember whether I give you some tips on sewing in your ends, but I think you just need to make sure you stay within your color. Okay. Goedenavond, Loes. Slaap wel. Oh, remember, Loes, volgende week kom ik vanuit België, hè? Volgende week hetzelfde uur natuurlijk, maar dan ben ik wel in België. Dan is het voor mij ook even laat als voor jou. Yes, I have. I can't remember whether I've said anything about sewing in the ends, but yes, try. I have got some videos on it, but I always try to keep within the color and try to keep within the little granny cluster. That would be an idea. Thank you. Thank you, Susanna. Thank you. Yes, make me exactly. Yes. Make me neutral. And then the blanket, let's go this way and this way, pops, doesn't it? Exactly. Yeah. Very good. Very good, Susanna. Well, a good observation there. Crocheting. I have just published a video on which hook that you should use. Go to that video and find out which hook size is best for you. Okay? Ah, ben jij een reservebelg, Claudia Logie? Oh, dat is wel grappig. Misschien ben ik ook maar een reservebelg, want ik woon zelfs niet in België. Oh my goodness. Slap wel loose. I mean, the thing is, thank you, Tracy. Yeah, I mean, keep on top of the ends. We can't always be doing double borders, okay? I promise, of course, the next cal will be once again the Lizzie system because I love that system and I think all of you love that system. And hopefully, yes, I'll be doing a double border in there because, of course, we have got the ultimate double border now with the Greenway. We designed a new system and that's fantastic. And I did think about doing that on this blanket, but because of the technique that we're using, it's not always straightforward to go and have those ends hanging out and then have the boxes. So I did try and I thought I couldn't get my head around it, and I thought, no, we're not doing a double border because of the border that I wanted to do. I wanted a black border and I wanted the changing color throughout the border. Okay, so there we go. Yes, Loretta, Greenway is still available as long as we've got all the colors. I think it possibly... Ah ja, natuurlijk, Barle Nassau, complex met de grenzen. Ja, ik heb daar een YouTube-video van gezien, zelfs deze week, over hoeveel soorten kleine stukjes er zijn van België en Nederland, dat je echt kan hoppen van het een naar het ander. Hè? Wauw, dat is Baarle-Nassau en Baarle-Hertog. Ja, dat is echt wel grappig, hè? Heel verwarrend moet dat ook wel zijn, denk ik. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Ja. I'm speaking Paula. That is Dutch. Yeah, Dutch. Oh, Jan, you really must be more careful with your hooks. Honestly. Mary, oh, the Greenway in the purple pack. Oh, do show us. Do show us because I am... Oh, that's what you're trying to speak. What is it that you're trying to speak, Tracy? Ah, Portuguese. Yes, yeah. Other languages are hard when because you grow up with languages. I think it makes it so much easier. 30 stukjes België daarin. Yeah, wow. So there we go. That is the cal coming your way for sale in March, and the start of the cal will be on the 19th of April. So we will have this pack for sale from the 15th of March, and there will be a lookbook as well a couple of days after that or before that. Oh, let's check, because we've got a book to write everything in. March. Yeah, so we've got the 15th for the information video and the 20th for the cal lookbook. So that will give you the information that you need to decide whether or not you're going to take part in this. Next week, we have 2 smaller projects coming up. We have, and I love making this. I make a lavender pillow every year, don't I? So this time, look, we've got tetrahedrons, I think they're called, for a lavender pillow. So a funny shape, but lovely to make, such fun to make, and they smell lovely. So yeah, I like making lavender pillows. Very easy gift as well to make. It's Mother's Day coming up very soon, so a little gift to make there. So that's another little... That's on Wednesday, and then on Friday On Friday, yes, we'll be speaking Italian very soon, exactly. On Friday, we're making these. Ooh, and guess what these are? No, they're not coasters. Well, they could be coasters, okay? They could be coasters, but they are fridge magnets. I don't know whether that's going to work. Look, they are magnetized on top of each other. I haven't got anything metal right now here. Maybe she's got something metal in her. But yes, these are fridge magnets. So I found some magnets and yeah, I thought I would make some fun lime, orange, and lemon slices to put onto my fridge. And I've got a link as well for the magnets via Amazon or online, so you can have those as well to put in there. But yeah, I've put lots of look, I put lots of magnets in. Don't know whether it's going to do that because obviously they're supposed to go on. Yeah, so this one stays on. But yeah, these were lovely to make, very easy to make as well. So those are two smaller projects that we are going to have for videos this week. Because of course, I am encouraging you to finish your whips, to finish your bigger projects so that you are ready for the new cow. Yes. Yes, the fridge. Oh my goodness, that nearly landed in Layla's food. Oh, she's not here. Okay. But yeah, yes, cute little gifts with a bag of lavender. Yeah, or with essential oil because I've put some essential oil on here. I don't actually put, I had the lavender ready to put in, but I think I do this every year where I want to put the lavender in, but then I think it's cleaner to just put some stuffing in, put essential oil on there, and then after a while, when it's sort of, it doesn't go funny, but after sort of a year, I tend to just replace it. So yes, so that's happening here. Yeah, I dropped the other one now. Typical, isn't it? Lavender bags on Wednesday, fridge magnets on Friday. Okay. And then I just need to tell you that we are going to Belgium next week. So if you want to order something now, then you have to do that before Thursday. Otherwise, it won't be sent until we come back. And that is with all the cal as well. So we will start selling them, well, the weekend that we're still away. But when we come back, Dirk will then straight away send out the cal packs, which won't be any more delay than usual. So yeah, I hope you will join me next week for the live from my mum and dad's house. I will take the blanket. I hope mum doesn't steal it. She'll have to make her own. And yeah, I'll be there to have tetrahedron. Yes, yeah, yeah, here. So they're not pyramids. They're a slightly different shape. But yeah, there we go. Lavender pillow. Um, and of course, we've got all the colors and we've got lots of fun about the cal blanket as well. I don't know whether you can see those two balls there. Let me go and get them. These are two new colors of James C. Brett Marble Chunky that we have. This one was planned. A blue one. Didn't like this one, so he thought he would add this one. This one was one that was sent to us without approval. So we ordered MC15, we received MC115. So this will be going on the side now as well because it was a color we didn't have just yet. So there we go. So two new colors. To be, this one will be added soon. This one is already on the site. So we are trying to, add more of these to the range as well. What is he saying? He's practicing his Italian. Yeah. Thank you, Christina. Thank you. I think they have a spring in them, Sarah. Oh my goodness. Raffaella, yeah, we're both looking forward to going to Venice soon. So you will all be doing the cal when we're in Venice. So that's always a good time for us just to take a little break and then get started again when you're all working hard. Oh. Mary, no, I'm not, because I wore them yesterday and the day before, and I took them off and I have misplaced them. I can't remember where I put them. They must be somewhere near my bed. Carol, no, it will just be no, Chris, it will just be it will just be Starcraft yarn this time, and we will start selling the pack from the 15th of March. So from the 15th of March, the information video will come out, and I will repeat all the information, and that's when the product will become live on the website and you can buy it. We will be sending out the packs from about the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th will be the first trip to the post office. So that's a weekend in between, and that's how we usually do it. Okay. But today I just wanted to tell you all about the cal, because I know a lot of you have been waiting for the information, and of course you need to think about it. You need to see it and be excited. And I couldn't keep it a secret anymore. I was teasing you last week talking about it, but yes, it's all about this. This is what caused me to start painting again. I found my childhood paints. These are quite good paints. These are like the Winsor and Newton. These are the Talents, sort of the Dutch or the Belgian Winsor and Newton. Back in the day, these must have been quite expensive. I can't remember buying them. I don't know where I got them from. But to have the brand name, So yeah, and they were used when I found them. So I have to say, I can't remember doing any watercolor painting, but now, oh my goodness, I have done quite a few paintings. Yes. And fantastic, Randy. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah. So yeah, you know, all these created this. Yeah. So we have the yellow, the blue, and the red, and with those we can make all the colors that we need. And I transferred that into yarn. And I will also, yes, I will be posting a painting picture, a painting video. I could not stop myself. I really couldn't. So there will be an opportunity for you to paint as well. But, oh yes, I mustn't forget the treat. But of course, if you're not into painting, which is fine, of course, in the pattern on the blog, there will be a piece of paper for you to stick some yarn on. Okay, so you can you can paint along as well. But also, you don't have to. It's a video for you to put on, and I will paint while you crochet. Solveig, yeah, well, we'll have to think about that. Let's taste this. So Emma made this. Mm. Mm. That's nice. It's just a caramel, really. Mm. Unfortunately, no, we don't ship treats. So the cal, yeah, is called Color Theory. Yeah. Mmm. 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 Oh my goodness. That chocolate is really nice. It's not, I thought it was hard, but it's not. there's an extra taste to the chocolate. Oh my goodness, Emma, that's lovely. Thank you. Now, yeah, now I can't stop eating. I had to taste all the 3 parts, you see. Yeah, so if you type into YouTube, of course, color wheel, you will get information about that. Color mixing, watercolor painting, color all that. You will get all the the things that I've said as well, about mixing the colors, but also, of course, I have added a few colors to it because we needed 15 colors. Okay. I know, Charmaine, I know. Belgian chocolate is the best. So yes, indeed. The CAL is called color theory because that is what we are doing. We are mixing colors. We are making all the colors in the color wheel with the 3 paints, the 3 primary colors. There we go. And of course, this time, I think you will need some paint brushes as well as your crochet hooks. But no, obviously, it's the theme of the blanket, but there's no need for you to actually have paint or have brushes. There will be a layout for you to complete the color wheel in the pattern, but you can do that, with a little bit of your yarn as well. I think, who was it, Teresa? Did you stick some yarn onto your, because of course they've all had it already, because of course I need to know whether they think it's a silly idea or not. And she just put some yarn on it even with sticky tape. It doesn't matter. Do whatever you want to do with that piece of paper. You can also use coloring pencils or whatever coloring you have. You can leave it blank. It doesn't matter. Okay. So yes, it's Tracy. Thank you so much. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Share my knowledge about the coloring, share my knowledge about color theory, and turn it into a blanket that everybody can enjoy. Right. So, yes, Julie probably stuck it down with sellotape. Yeah, I mean, it's great. Whatever you do is wonderful, but it's just getting you to think about colors. That's all. That's all. Right, everyone, I will see you next week from my mum and dad's. I will have the blanket with me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to talking to you from Belgium. Bye, everyone. Enjoy the week. And we will have some smaller projects this week for you to give yourself a chance to finish some of your whoops. Bye, everyone. Bye.